just trying to do my small part to save the planet. With everything going on out there in the world today with this virus, we find ourselves with a lot of free time on our hands. So today's question of the day is you guys are going to comment your favorite TV show to binge, movie to watch, book to read, podcast to listen to, anything like that, so that we can all kind of have suggestions and ideas, or maybe start some new shows or movies or books to read during this time on quarantine. My official recommendation is a movie called Peanut Butter Falcon. By far the best movie ever made. You guys should absolutely check it out. Now, let's get cracking with that warm-up. You guys today have 3 times through of the following repetitions. 3 inchworms with a push-up. Trying to keep your legs as straight as possible as you reach towards the ground. Slowly walk your hands out into a plank. Perform a push-up where your chest and hips go all the way to the ground and all the way back up. Slowly walk your hands back in, and then reach full standing height again. After that, you have 5 Kang squats. Starting off with a tight back going into a good morning, hinging at the hip, and then riding that into the bottom of a squat, finally standing up all the way. Finishing it off, you have 7 tuck crunches. Your butt and lower back should be the only things on the ground. Your arms and your legs are fully extended, and then they crunch together to meet in the middle, and then re-extend. All right, now that we're done with warm-up, let's talk about that Metcon. It all starts with odd object Diane. For me, that odd object is just my college backpack loaded down with some dumbbells and weights that I had lying around the gym. With that odd object, you're gonna do 21 sumo deadlift high pulls. Have that stance out wider than normal, the back nice and tight, the arms straight as you lift up to that jump point, and then once you pop your hips, your elbows are pulled high and outside as we finish with that bag underneath the chin before we go into that next rep. After you've done 21 of those reps, we go into our second movement, which is handstand push-ups or pike push-ups. As you descend your head to the ground, make sure your elbows are staying nice and tight, not flaring out, and that your head hits the ground in front of your hands, not in between them. Then push up, lock out your arms fully before going for that next rep. If neither of those options work for you, seated dumbbell Z-press are definitely an option. You're fully seated on the ground, your core is nice and tight, you press 2 dumbbells or kettlebells fully up over your head, lock out, and then come back down to that front rack position. Once you've done 21 of those, we go back through 15 reps apiece, and then again, 9 reps apiece. Once you've done that, you take a 3-minute rest, and then go into your next part, invisible frame. Again, another 21, 15, 9 rep scheme, this time consisting of air squats, where we make sure our knees flare out, our chest stays upright. In the bottom of the squat, our hip crease gets below our kneecap, and in the top, we fully lock out our hips and our knees. And then push-ups. Again, making sure our elbows stay in nice and tight to our sides, our chest and our hips touch the ground, and then we lock out fully. Good scales for push-ups today could be incline push-ups, where we have our hands on an object that is off the ground, and we descend and touch our chest to that object. And then also knee push-ups, like normal. Try to pick a scale that we can keep moving through these push-ups pretty fast. Both these workouts should be getting through it very, very quickly. All right, guys, let's get into this thing. Make sure for your handstand push-up scales, if you guys don't know for sure that you can go unbroken, start off with really small sets. 7, 7, 7, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 4, or something like that to get through it. I'm gonna take the rest of this 3 minutes and hit invisible frame. get really tired from Odd Object Diane, makes the push-ups a big sticking point. If you don't think you can get through it all unbroken, small sets from the get-go will serve you guys really, really well. Let's talk about the accessory work. All right, so for accessory work, it all starts with some glute bridges. First, you're doing 5 on the right side, then 5 on the left, and then 10 with both. On these glute bridges, make sure you're keeping your feet flat, driving your hips up to the ceiling, and taking a 2-count pause to really squeeze your butt in the top position. Then we go straight into 20 sit tucks or tuck crunches. Just like we did in warm-up, go from full extension of the legs and arms to tucking, meeting in the middle, and extending back out. Then after that, you go straight into 40 Russian twists. This is 20 on each side, rotating from the hips, making sure your entire upper body rotates over as you touch the ground, not just holding a position and moving your arms back and forth. Then you rest as needed between sets. There is no rest in between any of these. You go straight from run into the next, until you finish your 40 Russian twists, and then you rest as much as you need. You're going through all of that 3 times. Oh, all right guys, that is it for today. Thank you for working out with me. Thank you for crushing it. Make sure to comment your answers to the question of the day underneath this post, and I will see you guys next time. Have fun with it.